So, lads, the WNBA have done it. They have done it. They have officially fined Sophie Cunningham every podcast episode. They have fined her because Sophie Cunningham has been fined. I'm not joking. She's been fined for a TikTok. She's been fined now, I think, for the third time for a podcast. I think Sophie Cunningham might be the all-time leader in fines in the WNBA. So let's take a listen.
I'm officially 3 for 3 on being fined by the WNBA.
Holy shit. For this? For the pod? Again?
They didn't like my comments on Paige Bueckers.
No way.
I didn't even say anything bad.
On the whistle? On the quick whistle?
Yeah. But like, why? Like,
if we want to talk about Paige, here's a good question.
They fined her for saying Paige Bueckers has a good whistle. Like, I kid you not, that is one of the craziest reasons I've seen a player get fined. I hope she says more now. She said nothing bad about Paige. Like, she'll happily pay those fines. I think they're only fining like $200 or something. It's something crazy. Like, Sophie Cunningham is making millions this year. Players don't get fined for speaking on one another, but every single player in the history of pro basketball has criticised officiating and been fined for it. No, she keeps doing the same thing, getting fined for it. She literally said Paige is a good whistle. That is what she said. She said Paige, the Paige fans, my God, Paige fans are fucking nut jobs. Like, I'm sorry, like, I've seen the worst of the Caitlyn fans. And I'm not talking about the Dr. Philip Oliver Holes type people who just randomly tweet the most wild racist shit under like Angel Reese and DJ Carrington's posts when they're not fans of anybody, not fans of any player. These are the same people that are calling Caitlyn Clark a man. Like, they are literally just rage baiters. I'm not talking about them. Like, they're just awful people. But like the Paige fans, oh my God. The worst people are the AZ fans. Oh my God. Have you seen some of the stuff they've said or saying about Sophie Cunningham? Like, they're literally wishing in, like, they are now celebrating Bria Hartley as some sort of god of the WNBA because she took out Sophie Cunningham. Like it's unhinged. The Paige fans are unhinged. They're absolutely unhinged. Like, there is, like, I'm sorry. I want to apologize to the Angel Reese fans. You guys aren't that bad. Like, you guys aren't that bad. And when we're not talking about the rage bait trolls that will just troll everybody, they're not fans of anybody. Even the worst of the Caitlyn Clark fans, you guys aren't that bad. You and Angel Reese fans are two sides of the same coin. There's like different levels of extremes. And even the South Carolina fans, I know multiple of you guys, every time I tweeted that Raven Johnson wasn't very good at basketball, threatened to find me and kill me. I understand that. Even the Lynx fans that told me that I was not going to make it at Target Center alive last year when I went to Game 3 of the finals, even you guys are chill compared to these Paige Bueckers fans. Like, I would actually be scared. I would be scared that they would leak your address. Like, that they would, like, they go to nowhere. Like, they are terminally online. These people are terminally online. And these are not people that are trolls. These are not anything. These are terminally online K-pop nut jobs. But, so the entire league can talk shit about Caitlyn, but Sophie can't talk shit to Paige. No. And that's the funniest thing, is that Angel Reese can say some people have a special whistle about Caitlyn Clark. In a public press conference. And it's selective fining. That's the problem. Like, Kelsey Plum has not been fined this year, and Kelsey Plum has literally just stopped entire press conferences to complain about the referees. Apparently, Stephanie White didn't get fined when Marina Mabry knocked Caitlyn on her ass, and then Sophie Cunningham took down JC Sheldon. Apparently, Stephanie White and Mazian did not get fined for both of them going mad at the referees. And both of them, if we can be honest, like, if the JC Sheldon Captain Insano gets called as a flagrant foul on the spot, then the Tina Charles kind of, like, I still don't think Tina Charles, like, she was walking towards her like that, like her hand was in a fist on Caitlyn's back, but that doesn't happen, and Caitlyn having to walk away from Tina Charles into an oncoming Marina Mabry playing body checking her like two hockey goons. Like, it is, like, none of that happens if the referee calls a flagrant foul. and stops the whole situation when JC Sheldon captain and saying I was Caitlin. Intentional or not, it's a blatant flagrant. You can't just poke. Someone can be dribbling the ball with their right hand. You can't just lunge at their eye. But like, if that gets called, then nothing. It's a flagrant one. Nothing more. Flagrant one. None of the other crap happens. We go back. Caitlin shoots her free throws. It is what it is. It is what it is. But like, it is crazy that Caitlin literally got teed up for walking away holding her eye in that game. But they won't find the referees, people talking about the referees for that when they know it's bad. And the reality is like, we literally saw Paige Bueckers. I'm not joking. Paige shot, I can't remember in that game, she shot 8 free throws and 5 of them were from shooting no one near her and just falling. There was one foul on, I think Natasha Howard got her on one of the 3-pointers. I think one of the fouls was right. But one of them was literally, she went on a drive and a pull-up on Chloe Bibby and then rose up in the air. Chloe Bibby was nowhere near her because Chloe Bibby can't be anywhere near her. Because, let's be real, it's Chloe Bibby. She backs away on defense. She pulled up, Chloe nowhere near her, and just fucked the ball at the basket and flailed. Like, no one was near her. She didn't even attempt to score the shot. She just threw it at the basket and flailed and got free throws. Like, I'm sorry, it was one of the craziest whistles in a game I've ever seen. And like, Paige literally just walked up to Sophie and shoved her. And Sophie got called for a foul. Like, twice in the game, Paige shoved Sophie and so drew fouls. She literally walked up to her and shoved her. And yes, I understand that throughout the game, people were playing with their hands on Paige. It's the referee's job to call fouls when that happens. It is the referee's job. And if Sophie had her hands on Paige and Paige pushed off, I don't mind that as much. But the referee should have called fouls on Paige at different times in the game, but then she was getting calls when she was committing blatant offensive fouls. At the same time, look, we can talk about the whole standard of refereeing and the way they're calling fouls. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Like, I don't mind. And I don't even mind if Paige is pushing her to get Sophie's hands off, but it was like the 2 times in the game where Sophie's standing there with her hands out as wide as possible. Paige shoves her in the chest and draws fouls. Like, it was embarrassing performance by the referees. It was an embarrassing performance. And again, let's not forget. Let's not forget, the entire league and players can say nobody has been fined for anything, for any referee, for any, this player's a favourable whistle when it's about Caitlin. But like, we know, it's very clear Kathy Engelbert does not like Caitlin Clark. It's very clear because Kathy Engelbert wants all the credit for the WNBA and Caitlin Clark is rightfully getting all the credit. Let's be completely real. The Indiana Fever without Caitlin Clark are still the most viewed team in the league. They put Paige Bueckers on as the face of attendance when 30% of the Dallas Wings home attendance games have been against the Indiana Fever. Like, it's ridiculous. But anyway, I'll see you guys.